So here at the end of the day, I have a cherry pie. I'm a little worried about it because it's still a little oozy, but I have a much smaller murder scene than I did last time I tried to make a cherry pie, so I'm gonna take that as a win. I also made some cherry oatmeal muffins out of the leftover cherries that I had, and well, you can't see it. Oh, there it is. Got a nice big bowl of chocolate whipped cream to go on top of that pie. So it was a good baking day. We also have Christmas decorations up. Our tree needs some work because, you know, lights, but got stockings. And then Harley decided to throw up on everything, didn't you? Didn't you? So it's Tuesday. It's the last week of class. So there's like this week of class and then next week is exams. I am pretty much caught up on grading at the moment, but we are moving into like the end of the semester stuff that I have to manage, like, you know, final records and whatnot. I'm about to sit down and try to figure out what I need to exactly do with my day. I do have to go to campus today for a workshop. I think that's at noon. I need to find out exactly what time that is so that I can figure out when I need to be on campus. I'm back in my office though, which I am so happy. You know, it's nice to be able to have a guest room so that people can stay with us, but it's also nice to be able to have my office back and be in my space and have all my stuff. And yeah, so I'm in my office today and it makes me really happy. It's 10:30. I have managed to get through a very weird collection of things so far today. Some grading. I feel like if students knew how much grading I did in my pajamas, they would respect me less. Or maybe respect me more, because I'm obviously living my best life. I thought I lost some Christmas presents that I had hidden and then remembered where I hid them, so that's always fun. I got those wrapped up, so we're good. Which means we also have presents under our tree, which is exciting. Before we just had cats, and cats are sometimes gifts, sometimes less so. Here's the thing, I've been getting a lot of little things done, and it's all been to deliberately avoid doing the one big thing that I'm scared to do. So I am going to take a shower to feel more together. And then I am going to make myself sit down and work on this thing that I'm scared to work on for, like, I'm gonna set a 25-minute timer, basically, and just tell myself, you only have to work on it for 25 minutes, and if it's awful, you can stop, because that's how I trick myself into doing things sometimes. So, I'm gonna go get a shower. I'm gonna try to put this jacket in the laundry again. I know that you all saw me wash it very recently, but it kind of needs to be washed again. Because I spend a lot of time in it, and a lot of that time I am a little bit gross, so it gets a little bit gross. Okay, shower. I was scared of. So now I'm gonna take a break. I think I may eat something because I'm hungry, even though I ate a little something earlier. It's important to eat. I found myself doing the whole not eating thing again, which is not good. So I need to eat something, and then eat something again, and then eat something again, because eating is a thing that you have to continually do in your life if you want to continue living. I had a bit of lunch. I talked to my mom, and I now have some ideas for my grandma for Christmas. So I am looking through knitting patterns for something that I can make up between now and Christmas. And that isn't super easy, so I'm still digging through. I'm thinking something similar to this shawl design, where it's a square with a cutout to go around the neck, so it would drape all the way around her body and stay on her shoulders really well. This is from Folk Shawls by Cheryl O'Burrell. Cheryl O'Burrell. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on right now. Also waiting for Ben to get home. He should be here pretty soon, but I'm looking real good on getting my stuff done today. It's almost like having my schedule go back to normal has completely rejuvenated me. So, who knew? Good morning. It is Thursday, and it's Thursday. When I get home yesterday, I was toast, so I spent the evening working on some Christmas gift knitting and watching Full Metal Alchemist. This time of year when I'm doing Christmas gift knitting, I tend to like binge TV really heavily, and this time it happens to be Full Metal Alchemist. So that's what I've been doing. This morning I am going to make my to-do list, and then I'm gonna spend my first hour of work on Matoikos. I haven't done much on this since I decided to call quits on Nano. It's good that I had a little break, I think. One of the big things that I'm doing to try to help myself move forward with this is, before I had this little notebook that I was keeping notes in and jotting things down, and what I have realized is that this isn't helping me at this point. It's not helping me keep things organized. It's great for carrying around with me a lot and jotting things down in. So to help me move from that to something a bit more organized, I got one of these big disc bound notebooks where I can actually have something like a running character list, so when I refer back to characters I can actually look up what their name is, and yeah, just other things where I can like take pages and stick them in and pull them out, and that way when I have things that I have jotted down on spare bits of paper, I can punch holes in them and stick them in. So I think this is gonna help quite a bit. So for the last, you know, week or so, this has been me kind of getting things situated in this notebook, has been what's been going on. But it's time to get back to writing, so I'm gonna set a timer and see what happens. I didn't actually get much written in terms of like word count, but I got myself reoriented in the story, and I had to spend an unfortunately significant amount of time because I had misjudged the distance between two locations that my character is currently going back and forth between. So I needed to figure out a little bit better exactly how long it would take for her to get between those two places and how she would do that, because details matter, I guess, to me a lot. I'm a really detail-oriented reader and also a detailed-oriented writer, I guess, because that's what I like as a reader. Anyway, I'm gonna move on along down my to-do list. I think the next thing that I'm gonna focus on doing today is wrapping Christmas presents, and I'm not gonna show y'all any of that because some of those Christmas presents might be for people who would look at this. The Christmas presents are all bearing appropriate coverings now. At least the ones that are here. There are still some that I have to get. But I'm doing really good on my list. It should all be done soon, which is good because Christmas presents kind of stress me out. Both like telling people what I want for Christmas when they ask and buying gifts for other people just really stresses me out. So it's good to have that almost done with, and now I am ready to move on to something else on my to-do list, but I need to figure out what that thing needs to be. Ben Weatherby, everybody. Ben Weatherby likes gays and bicycles.
I was quoting the car, that's true, generally. I don't like all gay people. I really don't like all bicycles, but in general. Really truer those two things and most things.
It's Friday and Ben is driving me to campus because he's a nice partner, and it's my last day of class and my students are going to give speeches and I'm going to listen to them and grade them, and feel really worn out by the end of the day from listening to speeches and grading them, but that's cool because we're almost done. It's also a really pretty day out. It's like 47 degrees, big blue sky, wonderful.
Full of gays and bicycles.
I went to my work Christmas party. Ben went with me. He's
Sure did.
a good partner. And now we're gonna go to
A bunch of weirdos with advanced degrees in English. So unrelatable.
we're gonna run by the grocery store and grab something for another party. That's a potluck party. And then we're gonna go to that other party and probably play some music because that's what we like to do with our friends.